Hello everyone, welcome to webinar. I am Senthilkumar, technical architect from Prolim Solutions. I am going to walk through on how the chatbot is built using NLP, that is natural language processing, a branch of AI technology, and is visualized using Mendix platform. Here follows the table of contents. We will be going through the demo first, then we will discuss about the following: architecture, core engine process, fast API, Mendix platform, and the implementation process. Before we deep dive into the demo, I will be giving a brief overview about the chatbot, where it is a program that responds with messages based on our question as if we are interacting with the real person. Basically, that simulates and processes human conversations. We can use any set of data that can be fed to the chatbot system as knowledge base. The data can be domain specific or in general according to our requirement. In this demo, I am using a Cricket World Cup information as a knowledge base. Here I am going to ask the bot with a list of questions, and we can see how well it responds back by finding the best match in the knowledge base. To start with, I'm going to ask a list of questions. First thing, to whom does the World Cup presented to? Right, the trophy is presented to the winners of the World Cup. This is the response from the bot. The next question is, how the where was the first World Cup organized? Let's ask that. Yeah, the first World Cup was organized in England in June 1975, with the first ODI cricket match has been played only for 4 years earlier. Yeah, this is the response from the bot. The next question is how the event organized by. Let's put this question. The event is organized by sports governing body, the International Cricket Council, every 4 years, with preliminary qualification rounds leading up to a finals tournament. Right. The final question would be, explain about various stages in World Cup. Yes, the competition consisted of 2 stages, is group stage and a knockout stage. Yes. So this is a demo, and I will be explaining about the implementation process in detail later in the upcoming slides. Here is architecture. We have the chatbot core engine built using NLP, natural language processing, and the process internally has various stages like tokenization, lemmatization, TF, IDF, vectorization, cosine similarity, which I will explain in later slides. And the process is exposed as an API using fast API web framework in Python. The input, the knowledge base data, is fed into engine as a text file or PDFs. This is the data, the input to the chatbot core engine. The APIs that are exposed are consumed in Mendix application using Mendix REST services and is visualized in the Mendix chat window. Here I am going to explain about various stages involved in the NLP process, that is how the core engine is developed. The first stage is the tokenization. Here we are breaking down the text documents into individual tokens using NLTK framework, right? These are now in the words or tokens. It can be considered as the first stage. The second stage is lemmatization, the process that involves reducing words into base form. We name it as lemma. For example, the word better is treated as good in lemma, as a lemma. The other example is playing, the lemma will be considered as play. This is how helpful for the program to know the context in terms of common word. The next stage is TF-IDF vectorization. The abbreviation for TF-IDF is term frequency inverse document frequency, to convert the textual data into numerical vectors. It is mainly used for information retrieval from the knowledge base provided. The next stage is cosine similarity, used to find the similarity between the list of documents, that is vectors, with the actual text requested and provided the output. The last stage is the output. It's the ranking base to provide the output. For example, when we ask for the World Cup event organized by, as an example, there could be 3 similarity documents, so we rank them to the nearest matching and give the output. So this is the various stages involved in the chatbot core engine processes. Yes, here we are going to discuss about the FAST API. As I explained earlier, it's a web framework in Python for developing the APIs. It has various features like high performance, web framework, developing APIs, faster development with lesser amount of code, easy to develop, and it is open API based specifications, asynchronous, and it has the automatic documentation which uses Swagger API. Here the Mendix is used for building the user interface for the chatbot, which I have visualized earlier, and the API is exposed from the chatbot core engine is consumed here in the Mendix platform using REST services. Here we are going to talk about the implementation detail. First thing is the knowledge base. This is the amount of data which I have considered as a input to the chatbot core engine. So taking as an example, the Cricket World Cup information is served as a knowledge base. This is the chatbot engine. That the various stages involved in chatbot engine is, as explained earlier, it consists of pre-processing, tokenization, lemmatization, TF-IDF vectorization, and cosine similarity. And finally, based on the cosine similarity ranking based, we get the best matching and the output is produced. And this entire functionality in the chatbot core engine is exposed as an API using Fast API web framework, which I have explained it earlier. Here we are going to talk about the implementation of REST services in the Mendix platform. So as usual, the REST services is very quite easy, where the request considers of the mapping. First we need to consider the JSON structure, create the mappings, use them in the REST service, and invoke the API. So far we have explained about the demo, the architecture, what are the various stages involved in the core chatbot engine process development, and the implementation in the Mendix at a high level. Feel free to ask any questions.